Hello. Just putting out the usual tweets and such. Alright, so I am much more prepared this time. I have so many reviver seeds. Got some sleep seeds in general. I think we're gonna be able to do it this time. Oh, and the stairs are right here. How nice, how nice. Oh, thanks. Okay. The faster I get to those stairs, the quicker, I mean, the less reviver seeds I have to use. Or rather, the less reviver seeds I have a chance of needing to use. Like this. Okay. Time to kick this bird butt. Saw this one last time. Alright, let's start off with sleep. Man, I grinded this for like, gosh, Which must have been like 2 hours. I grinded the rock path. Ouch. Oh, hey, 3 people. Hello. That's not fair. Ow. Alright, that's death 1. But that's no problem. I was expecting this. Take this. Of course it uses a non-damaging move. Ah, take that. Stun. Look at it, it looks dumb. Oh no. Okay. How did I forget? I forgot to... I can't believe it. I forgot to bring, like, more max, ethers. Let's let's take the Oranberry. We want to die as little as possible. We want to die as little as possible. Immediately bites it. Okay. Dragon breath. Ooh, nice. The Tufa. Yes! Haha, my sentiments exactly. I'm not done. I'm not finished yet. Oh wait, he said on guard, so he's gonna be French. Wait, listen! We're not here to cause trouble! We're only here because we were chased here. You have to realize this mountain isn't the only place that's suffering. Natural calamities are occurring all over the place. We're fugitives now, so we can't do anything. But we want to help other Pokémon that are suffering from these natural disasters. Do you say that sincerely? It's true, please believe me. If you think I'm lying, look at my eyes. Jesus. Fine. I just let you on lying. That was scary. Felt like my knees turned to gel. Oh, look at him, he's sitting down. You may pass. Get through Mount Blaze. And promise me this. Promise me that you will find the cause of the calamities that wrack our world. And stop the disasters from sowing more destruction and suffering. Okay, yeah, I promise. Of course, that's not possible right now. Well, we'll get on it. We're being hunted, so we can't get to it right away, but we're a rescue team. We'll investigate what's behind the natural calamities. I promise. I will hold you to that promise. You made me believe that you will honor it. As long as you do not forget the courage you showed in facing me. Grinding for hours. Okay, you can stop that, you know. Well, is there anything else? No. I was only preparing to take off. Oh, does it need to do that? Farewell. Yep, there it is. That was scary. But I'm glad Moltres understood us. That was key. Anyway, let's get off Mount Blaze ourselves. Glad that's over with. Finally. Cool. We sure walked a lot. I'm bushed. Let's rest up. This view's fantastic. Oh, Liam, look over there! See how small Mount Blaze looks from here? We've come a really long way, haven't we? Liam, do you remember how hard it was to get across Mount Blaze? I don't think too many Pokémon can get through there. And then we gave it our all to get out here. Do you know what I'm thinking? We've come so far, maybe there aren't any more Pokémon that can get to us. You're right, no one can get us, ha 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 ha. I thought so. You think so too, Liam, right? Yeah, you're right. There can't be anyone else. Ha 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 ha. Hello. Alright, we can say goodbye to living like fugitives. We don't have to keep running away anymore. Ha 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 ha. It's no good, Liam. We've forgotten some tough customers. It's Alakazam's team. They'll keep chasing us wherever we go. Yep, we don't have a choice. Gotta keep going. I think we need to go somewhere else no one else can get to. Let's be positive and keep moving. Huh? What's the matter? Aren't you coming, Liam? Huh? Am I tired? They're chasing us down. We can't afford to rest. And I told you already. I said I would go with you, Liam. Aww. Oh, come on. No need for that long chase. That's not very nice. I'm fine. Let's go, Liam. I'll go wherever you go. Harrowing journey continued. Seeking refuge in even harsher places, they fled north. Crossed row upon row of mountains, forded defeated swamps, and scaled frozen cliffs. Till finally Liam's tiny team arrived at a world of snow, a frigid wasteland of driving blizzards. Oh, this looks so pretty, though! Oh, it's cold. How'd you? Yeah, my nose is running and it's freezing. Isn't this one lonely place? See how deep the snow is. Haven't seen any other Pokemon for a while either. Maybe we're all alone here. Oh, what's the matter? Oh. What's that? What was that? Looked like a Pokemon, but... Did I imagine that? No, I don't think so. Sure there's somebody there. Wonder what they were doing in this lonely place. Guess thinking about it won't help us. We should keep moving. Look at how tiny we look. Oh, this looks sweet. Oh! Liam, look! See that? Those trees are frozen. Wow! Snow's like frozen powder. That is what snow is. Looks pretty, but it must be harsh there. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Articuno, aren't we? Okay, we don't have a choice. We have to get through this place. It'll be horribly cold. I'd rather not go if it didn't have to. hiding out in this area isn't the answer either. We can only go forward. We'll just have to keep our spirits up and keep going, Liam. Are you ready? No, what? Oh. Dang it. Frosty Forest? Ooh. This should be pretty... This definitely won't be as hard as Mount Blaze. That's some hubris. Oh, that's nice of you to say. Giga Drain. Should be super effective. You're... Are you not a water type? Okay. Hey. New floor. Ah! Oh, ice is super effective against me though. No. Oh, this is gonna be just as bad, isn't it? Oh, but steel is super effective though. That's handy. That's gonna be something to keep in mind. Iron Tail. Take that. 2 items. Ooh, a berry. Jeez. Nile sniped me. Well, that's a bit of an overstatement. He's like 2 feet away from me, so not exactly sniping. Oh. So my school has been canceled for the next 2 weeks. Oh no, what will we do without all our fire-type moves, such as... Man, it's still kind of funny seeing just blubs used. Actually, the name Blubs was suggested by the person who drew all my channel art. They're Hella Orion on Twitter, and I think probably some other social medias, but I'm not sure, like, which they have other than Twitter. What I thought was neat was in Japan, Amazon of Japan and Pokémon teamed up, and you can, in Japan, you can, if you just have a bog standard Amazon account, you can watch the entire, like, all of the Pokémon. Like, all of the Pokémon anime for free. Which I think is very sweet of them. And also, some... But yeah, so some kids in Wuhan, I don't remember if they were, elementary schoolers or middle schoolers. They found the app that, their school was using to, like, send them homework, and they... And they review bombed it so that it was automatically taken off their app store. Which I thought was great. Stairs. I have been betrayed. Isn't the internet amazing? talk to people from all over the world. I actually went to Germany. That was a nice trip. I got to meet Pokemon there for Pokemon Go. And that was neat. Oh? Someone has intruded upon the forest. The enfeebled blow of icy winds. Is the intrusion to blame? It must be stopped, for it is to protect the forest. Okay. That was... Man, it's weird having somebody in chat. That hasn't really happened at all the last few live streams. I mean, I have people in comments when I actually do my... when I actually do my Let's Plays, but... I don't have that much experience live streaming. I don't know. That's neat. So I guess streamer etiquette is to talk to chat, I suppose. So yeah, Germany was fun. Forgot about it. Yeah. Splash is a weird move, because in Japan it's hop. And they just didn't translate it great. And at this point, like, it's too iconic in America to change. Oh, no, it's fine. Why did I use that? But yeah, I can look at chat. Oh, same. I mean, like, I can talk about things I like, but once it comes to small talk, all of that goes out the window. Yeah, Germany was cool. I actually got a Piranha Plant amiibo there. So that was fun. And of course I brought back a lot of Kinder Eggs, because those are illegal in America. Well, okay, illegal isn't the right word for that. They're just not for sale because of laws. Well, we actually got Kinder Joy eggs a year or two ago. Oh yeah, I'm... And for safety's sake, let's say I'm in my 18 to 20s range. Yeah, so the deal with that in America is there was a law put in place that banned, I believe the wording is having non-edible items inside food. And I guess the laws, like, from, like, the Food and Drug Administration, they don't like having exceptions. So they just really didn't have a choice, but yeah, so we have Kinder Joy eggs now, and they brought in Kinder Bueno recently, which is really good. One could even say it's muy bueno. But anyway. So yeah. Let's get you back. Some of your moves, blubs. Water gun. Yeah, you can look up, like, stuff like, old laws in America, because some of them are really, like, oddly specific. There was one in, like, well, it's illegal to hunt whales in Ohio, which is really weird, because there are no whale... Ohio is completely landlocked. You cannot reach the ocean anywhere in Ohio. And there's at least one state that has a law that you cannot, have an ice cream cone in your back pocket on a Sunday. And this was because, then you could very easily get... I don't know about that. I don't know about skydiving, but, so the reason behind that law was because you could get a horse to follow you, and then you could just say, oh, like, this is my horse. Because I guess at the time, like, there wasn't really that kind of law that would, like, prevent... There wasn't, I guess, any kind of, like, identification for horses, or whatever. So you could just be like, oh, that's my horse. And I guess on Sunday they had parades or something with horses. It might not have been on only Sunday, I might be misremembering that. Another great thing is a few, like, months ago, I went on kind of... Oh, jeez. I went on kind of, like... I don't know what the word for it is, but... I went into a rabbit hole of just looking up stock images on the internet. They are... You can find so many that are so bizarre. Like, I found one that's just... a bunch of, like... It's like two businessmen, and one's, like, doing a jump kick on the other. It's hilarious. You can find so many good ones. Ah, that... That's really interesting. Oh god, he almost just... Hey, there we go. Anything we should... Oh, well, yeah, we should deposit that. It's not even useful for anything besides selling, and no shop right now. Why would they lick a cactus, though? But yeah, some of them are just wild. And it's like you wonder, what are the lives of the people who, like, model in those like? Oh, honey, what did you do today? Oh, I had to, like... I had to flying jump kick another business guy. Oh, was it George? No, it was Fred. Ah, that guy deserves a real jump kick. Yeah, but you know, it's all fake. Like, what? Like, I get a lot of them. Like, why they exist, but, like, why would... Some of them are so hyper-specific, like this... Like, a businessman... Two businessmen jump kicking one another. And sometimes, like, you see the same people in them, so there's gotta be some sort of, like, career in it. Like, can I do this? Could this be my future? Oh, hey, Pori. Got the whole gang here, I guess. Oh yeah, like any of the ones involving robberies are all really good. Because it's like either the... Oh, the computers! Those are great! Sometimes they're not even... I found a few, like, that are just, like, regular business people. Like, you'll be like, oh, a guy looking angry at computer, and he's just, like, got, like, a Glock. And it's like... That's not how you use a computer. Yeah, I would unironically love to be a stock photo modeler. Like, I don't know if it pays that well, it probably doesn't, but like, even as like a side gig, I'd love to do that. Haha, take that. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice. Dragon Breath. Yeah, one time we had to tell a story in an acting class, so I made a keynote presentation, that I called, like, you just had to make up a story, and you were supposed to have pictures, so I made the rise and fall of an empire, told entirely through stock images. I didn't even put any text. Well, I did put text, but... What? I like that Ditto transformed into Liam. Blubs became... That's a really good poetry. But... Blubs became confused. Yeah, I'd be confused. Hey, no! That's the wrong one. Alright, then take this. Who are you? I'm you, but stronger! I wonder who this could possibly be. Sure, I've traveled far into this forest. I think we'll be out if we can get through this part. Shouldn't be far, let's keep going. Huh? Liam, did you just say something? What would that sound like? ... Thought I heard a voice. I must have imagined it. Turn back. You may not pass. Who's there? You are forbidden to pass. If you persist in trying to pass, then so be it. But only after you've defeated me. I wonder who this could possibly be. Honestly, Gar, they are quite possibly my family. Oh, yeah, it's hard. I'm Articuno, the Warder of Ice. Those who enter the forest, I shall destroy with all my might. Let us begin! I know for a fact one of them doesn't have a YouTube account. But I have no idea who the fourth person could be. Ow. Do I have any like good? Petrify. Oh, come on, that fast? But I need to be closer. So I can die properly! No. So I can use Iron Tail, because that's super effective. Missed? Huh. That's an interesting move to use at this point in time. Ow. Ah, you missed. Idiot. Oof. Any minute now. Ow. Hey, 5th! Nice, this is the highest viewership I've had. Just die already. And there goes Clubs. Yep, 5 of them. Take this. Seriously? You should not still be alive. I guess I just had to ask. Man, I like how dynamic these cutscenes are. I'm really enjoying that. Oh, please, Articuno, we have to get through, no matter what it takes. Please let us pass. No, I cannot allow your passage. Why? Why can't we pass? The frigid forest air. It has warmed considerably in recent times. Warmed? I'm still freezing, but... The flow of frigid air has been disturbed in the forest. The frigid air. Snow has started to melt. Snow is melting. Snow that's never melted before. Oh, jeez, this is topical. This has never happened even once. Then you appeared in the forest. Is this not your doing? How... Can you really look at us and think, like, that we could have done that? Please, Articuno, hear me out. It isn't our fault that the snow started melting here. It's not just here. Natural calamities are taking place everywhere right now. Forest frigid airflow would have been disturbed even if we hadn't come. Is that all? You expect me to believe that? Oh, Christ. Enough of your foolish talk. Prepare for your end. Stop it. Oh, Absol! I thought it was going to be one of the other legendary birds. Hi, Absol. Absol. There's nothing false in what they said. Calamities are indeed occurring in nature everywhere. Is that true? Yes. I have the ability to sense natural disasters. The calamities taking place now are of a special nature. Oh, yeah, I've got a Twitter, it's linked in my bio. On YouTube. So there are calamities besides this. Fine, I will choose to believe you. You may pass. Articuno! They keep doing that! However, you must try to prevent the calamities. Yeah, we were gonna do that. You must try to prevent the calamities from spreading. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Yep, we promise, Articuno. Every single time! That's too close. Thank you. You saved us. Rather than saying thanks, focus on stopping the calamities before they... Wow, calling us out. They are left unchecked. Worse will befall us. My instinct warns me so. I sense the terrible power of the natural calamities. I was led here by my feelings of foreboding. I think it would be best if we combined forces. I will join you. Hey! Nice! Huh? You will? Really? Really, to put an end to the calamities, cooperation is vital. Let me lend you my powers. Thanks, Absol. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Nice, level 28. Squeeze out. Nice. An Oranberry. Yeah. Yay. Headed farther north. The more they advanced, the harsher the conditions became. This icy mountain path seems to go on forever. Walked a long way here. Blubs looks exhausted too. We've been running out of time out of desperation. What's in store for us ahead? Are we really doing the right thing? This is too cold. There's nothing but snow now. Scenery's been the same for a while. I wonder if we're really making progress. I could just, like, leave it here, Blubs, and you would be walking forever, but that'd be mean. Hey, Liam, I was thinking. I think we've come to a place that's empty except for us. I also have this feeling there's nothing ahead of here, even if we keep moving. I'm getting exhausted. Me too. What's gonna happen to us? Oh, we'll be fine. We're the protagonists! Sure, that's right. There isn't any point in wondering about what might happen. Not after coming this far. Sorry, Liam, I was just feeling sorry for myself. I have faith in you, Liam. That's what brought me here. That's not changing. I still have faith in you, Liam. Well, I mean, it is kind of weird. But, I mean, it's just stock photos. Of course those are going to be weird. Clubs trust me without any doubt. That's a kind of neat thing. That I went on, like, a hole and you just have a bunch of them. Birds of a feather. Can't afford to be indecisive. Had to believe in myself more. Oh god, is this a dimensional scream? What was that? Dizzy? What? Huh? Is something wrong, Liam? Finally. Oh! It's Gardevoir! Someone is talking to me. Blubs? No, voice isn't Blubs. This voice... I've heard it somewhere. Hey! Finally. You have arrived. I've been waiting for you. Gardevoir! I'm so glad. Okay, quick catch up. If any of y'all haven't been watching that much. We got run out of town because Gengar of Team Meanies, who's aiming for world domination but is just kind of only really a general jerk, heard the legend of Ninetales, which was that somebody pulled one of Ninetales' tails, and so they were gonna get cursed for 100,000 years. But Gardevoir, their Pokemon, the person was a human, and so Gardevoir, their Pokemon, like took it instead, and like the curse instead. But the human ran away, and they it was said that they would turn into a Pokemon, and that that would herald natural disasters. And so Gardevoir's been appearing to us in our dreams We talked to, like, a kind of mystical person about it, and then Gengar heard that and got us run out of town, and that's why we're on the run. Yeah. I'm so glad. Finally, we get to meet. You're... What? Oh, they can't see her. Liam, is something the matter? Why are you talking to yourself? I cannot be seen by others. I'm visible only to you. Well, isn't that convenient? A little farther ahead, there is a jagged mountain range topped by Mount Freeze. On its peak, Ninetales lives. Ninetales? Ninetales awaits your arrival. Beware. Oh, wait! And so we think we're the human that was a jerk and left Gardevoir. Hey, Liam, what's the matter? What happened? Oh, so that's what happened. Gardevoir appeared to you. That's why you're looking so stunned earlier. I'm amazed, though. Ninetales isn't just a legend. It really exists. And that Ninetales is up the peak. Liam, all the effort we put into getting here, it's finally gonna bear fruit. We'll meet Ninetales and get the truth. Finally get rid of the suspicions they have about you, Liam. Awesome. Listen, Liam, don't be so worried. It'll be alright. Only natural they'd be scared of meeting Ninetales. The heartless human who abandoned Gardevoir. It may be you. I can understand how you could think that. That's impossible. You're not that human. I'm sure. Well, there was a time when I had some doubts, but now... I wonder why. I really don't know why. Well, that's reassuring. But it's alright. Liam, you're a really good sort. You know, before, when I first got the idea to start a rescue team, I met you in the tiny woods, Liam. And think about it, there was something different about you. It is strange, isn't it? But Liam, I believe in you. Anyway, we'll know the truth when we get to the peak. Let's do our best. Got anything? Okay, yeah, we can... Let's take out some stuff. Sort. Last time I made a mistake in not bringing some apples. So a few apples. Let's bring like 3 of these. Oh no, yeah, you should probably. Yeah. I'll probably be in the dungeon when you get back. Orangeberries. Alright. Yeah, I've had a tiny bit of cold lately, but it's been causing sneezing, which is not a symptom of the, well, you know. Mount Freeze. Ooh! I'm liking this sound. Ow. I wonder how many floors this is gonna have. Oh jeez. Gidrang. I always think oh, that's why. I was thinking, why do I always think that Zangoose is a Steel type? And it's because there was a Pokemon card that I had of it that was Steel type. I don't know why it was Steel type, because it's not Steel type. Maybe it was one of those Delta species ones that had like the different typings. Because for a bit I thought Mew was a fire type because we had one that was, well, Mew, and it was a fire type. And I was a very small child who did not have access to the internet at the time. Ah! That's cute. It's nice to be able to stream and also to be able to record Switch games, like, that's a big one. This Eldorado was definitely worth it. Dragon Breath! It's nice having somebody to talk to. Wait, why wouldn't Iron Tail... I guess steel isn't affected by water. I mean, I get that, but I wouldn't think that... whatever. Yes, more Reviver Seeds for the... I just shoved him! Ah, dang it. Nope. No, you did not. I mean, I talked about one thing, which was that I always thought that the Pokemon Zangoose was Steel type, because when I was young, I had a Pokemon card that said Zangoose was Steel type. I think it might have been one of those that were, they were called Delta species, and they had different types than usual. Like, for a while I thought Mew was a Fire type, because we also had a Delta species Mew, and that was Fire type. So. Yeah, that was basically it. Ooh, Pinecone. Take this. That's just money. Let's keep going. I like the way everyone walks in this game. It's very silly. Thanks for that, Absol. Man, Absol is neat to have around. Like, I know a decent amount of the plot, of, like, the general plot of this game, because there was a really good guide, for the originals of this game. Like, it had all the sprites and stuff, and I would always get it from this one public library. Water types. Yeah, I never really... We never really had any, like, flea markets in my town that I ever... At least, none that I ever went to. But there were some kids who would always bring on the bus these fake Pokemon cards. And see, everyone knew they were fake for one big reason. They had absurdly high HP. It was insane. They had, like... It would be, like... At the time, like... Every Pokemon... Like, no Pokemon had more than, like... 150. And these would be... They'd literally have, like, 18,000 HP. Like, it's kind of... I think at least one of them, like, actually stretched off the card. And I remember the time I would think, like... Okay, so yeah, this is fake, but, like, why would you make a fake if that was, like, so obvious? If you're gonna make a bootleg, like, why not, like, actually make one that's slightly believable? I don't think even the kids that, like, had them on the bus thought they were real. Like, I remember at least one saying, like, oh yeah, this is real, but you could tell, like, he was not being serious about it. He was just having a laugh. I don't know where they would get them, but they were absolutely hilarious. And they weren't even, like, legendary Pokemon or anything, so I remember distinctly one of them was a Leafeon. And it had, like, it had something like 150,000 HP. Like, they didn't even, like, make the attack super strong. It would just be they had an insane amount of HP. It was they never had any, like... They never had any, like, sort of unusual attacks. It was always just the HP. It was incredible. Oh, that's not very nice to say about yourself. Everyone's an idiot when they're young. And think about it, you ever met a smart kid? No, you haven't. You say you have you're lying. You're lying to me. Oh no! Giga Tank? The way he looked for a split second just... Ah! Oh. Okay. Just killed by the weather. Oh. That... Great. Oh. I think once I get to 9 tails, I'll call it a day. Or call it a night. Oh, hey. Alright, there, now you should be able to DM me. Blubs, come back! Thanks. Dragon Breath is something. Hey! Man, Squeeze Knot is nice to have. Alright, only way to go is up. Stun Seed. Alright, that is neat. Oh, attention. Alright. So there's a Pokemon that's asleep there. But is there gonna be... No. There they are. It's not that he can learn it. This was a starting move. Like, this was one of the moves I had when I started the game. So that means it was one of his default moves. Which I did find a bit odd. And I mean, I know my copy is legit. Like, got a launch day because I wanted to stream it. Because I mean, I bought a capture card just so I could play this game. And man, the capture card's good. No, just standard Elgato, but a very good one. Yeah, I know! I thought it was weird too. Like, it wasn't like Blubs had any unusual moves. Blubs just had, like, you know, Mud Slap. Yeah, it's great. I just had, you know, like, Blubs just had, I think, he had Water Gun, Tackle, Mud Slap, and must have been Growl. Oh, thanks, Poiri. Thanks for the information. Poiri has a lot of trivia. Poiri is one of my long-time viewers. Always nice to have them around. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about him in Explorers of Sky because I am purely thanks to nostalgia. Only Riolu. Because when I was little, I played on an emulator. I played Explorers of Sky because I thought it was cool. And I got a Riolu, and my partner was a Piplup. Because I liked Piplup. And boy, was the game good. And, like, that speech and, like, the extra episode about, like, when I live, I want to shine, like, that really... I legitimately think that, like... Well, no, not even I think. That legitimately, like, changed the way I viewed life at the time. It still kind of does. I'm actually using it for my senior quote in high school yearbook. Oh, that was really ominous. So yeah, and like, that's... Explorers of Sky is my favorite game of all time. Like, I started this channel with a full playthrough. Then I went to Bowser's Inside Story, because I also played that as a kid. Did not have as great of a time with that, and it kind of got irritating to record, because the way you would have to, like, turn the DS and such. So... I stopped recording for a bit, and then that's when this game came out. Yeah. Have you seen the special episodes? Because they're not in time. They're only in Sky, I think. I mean, I'm always watching on my channel, because I played all of them. Because you get an episode about Bidoof. You get an episode about Sunflora. Oh yeah, Explorers of Sky has some different endgame content. You can start with different Pokémon. And, and there's one about Team Charm, which I'm not even sure if they appear in the normal base game. And there's one about, Wigglytuff, when he was just an eagly buff. And then there's one about some spoiler characters, such as, well, I mean, I can say Grovel. Let's just say Grovel and another scoundrel. And there's also a bit of different endgame, like, you can, find, there's Shaman, there's, like, a thing called the Sky Peak, where, then involves Shaman. It's like a dungeon. And, like, those are all the major differences. It has all the exclusive Pokemon from both games. And there's what's also neat that I wish I'd known on my first playthrough is, at the beginning of the game, it asks you, like, have you played either of Explorers of Time or Darkness before? And if you say yes, which I didn't do, because I was like, well, I'm playing it for YouTube, so obviously I want to say no, because that just makes it more likely for you to, you can recruit Pokemon easier. Well, specific Pokemon. That would be good to have, but I don't want to risk it. But yeah, if you have a Wii U, Sky is actually available on the eShop. And you can still get it alright on Amazon for a decent price. That's getting higher really all the time. But yeah, I really recommend like playing Sky because it's a very good experience. And that thing that I was talking about changed my life. Yeah, that's only in Sky. That's in the last special episode. With Grovel. That's scumbag. But yeah, besides like the special episodes and some of the post-game stuff, there's no actual story differences. Though honestly, don't watch my series from the very beginning. The first few episodes are painful for me. Because I was not that knowledgeable on how to record, and the audio is delayed. It's audio and commentary. Alright. We finally arrived. This is the summit. This is the summit, isn't it? I wonder where Ninetales is. There they are! I've spotted Liam. Oh, damn it! Alakazam! It's about time we finally caught up to you. Your fugitive act dragged us all the way out here. Pipe down, Tyranitar. We can finally settle things here. Barely contain myself. I'm itching for a fight. Glubs. Glubs. Oh, yeah, well, you're saving up for a Switch, yeah. Glubs, don't think badly of me. I don't know how to show mercy. Liam, I didn't wish for this conclusion, but this too is fate. The role of rescue team is to help bring peace. Aw, man. We will crush you with every shred of our power. Get them. Well, it's nice to have a new regular viewer. Oh, wow, this is cool. That was cool. Oh, this is really neat. Holy cow. I mean, yeah, the animations are a little stiff, but man, see this at once? Whoa. Is it gonna be Gardevoir or Ninetales? Ninetales. Ah! Ninetales! What? Ninetales? That's Ninetales. The legend was real. Cease fighting at once, Alakazam. They are my guests. Tell us, Ninetales, who's the human that appeared in your legend? No, even before that, was the legend itself a true event? Depending on your reply, I've made no choice but to eliminate them. Whether they consider my curse to be a legend or not, I care not. However, it did happen. Many years ago, I tried to lay a curse on a human. Then, however, that Gardevoir, the human's partner, dashed in. It selflessly bore the full brunt of the curse meant for the human. Then the human did a selfish and cowardly thing. They abandoned Gardevoir and fled. Human eventually became a Pokémon. Transformed into a Pokémon, the human. Human lives on. And that human would be? Who's the human that you speak of? Liam, you may relax. It is not you. Just now, what did you say? Liam is not the human that appears in the legend. That's what I said. What? What's happening to me? I'm too tensed up to move. Oh, this is adorable. Deep breaths. In, out, in, out. Phew. Oh, fantastic! Aww. That's great! I knew that Liam wasn't involved. I knew it. There's no way that Liam would do those terrible things. I have another thing to say. It is true that I foretold the world's balance becoming unstable. However, that human becoming a Pokemon in the world's balance, they are not linked in any way. Because of the natural calamities, it exists elsewhere. Hey, you were wrong! You were wrong to hound and harass Liam. It's blobs, oh no! We apologize. We're sorry, we got worked up by that Gengar. No, I suspected Gengar right from the start. Charizard! Liam doesn't look like the treacherous type. If only that were true. But I must say, you are to be commended for prevailing through this cruel journey and discovering the truth. Impressive, Liam. Ah, excellent, I knew I was right. Huh? Oh, but wait. Then why did Liam turn into a Pokemon? I understand that Liam isn't the human from that legend, but then how do you explain Liam becoming a Pokemon? Who are you? Oh, jeez. Quake! The world's crust is shifting. Oh yeah, pizza time. Pizza. The natural calamities are worsening, and the shifting of the ground, it will awaken the beast that embodies the earth. Oh, the beast that sleeps either underground. Groudon will be awakened. What? Groudon is rising? Groudon? What is that? What's a Groudon? A legendary Pokemon that has been spoken of only in myths. Is the Pokemon that raised the landmasses and created continents, said to have taken to sleep after catastrophic battles with its arch enemy, Kyogre. This human was by the name Blobs. If Groudon were to get loose, there would be chaos. It must be stopped. We will go. We'll go too. No, you must remain behind. Groudon is far more powerful than any Pokemon you have faced. Leave it to us. That's how it goes. You go back to your rescue team base for a well-earned rest. Don't worry about us. We didn't get our gold rank the easy way. We'll get the job done and we'll be back before you know it. Fine, we're off to quell Groudon. But first you're gonna tell the townspeople, right? Right? And thus, Alakazam's team made their way underground to quell the awakened Groudon. They probably just gave us a note. Meanwhile, cleared of all suspicion, Liam's team put an end to their long and arduous journey and returned to their welcoming rescue team base. Bah! Meanwhile, back in Pokemon Square, Gengar, why aren't you out there hunting down Liam's team? That's easier for you to say. It's too much for us. They say Liam's team has gone way far out there. What? The best we could hope for him is maybe Lapis Cave? I joined the chase, but they fled into Mount Blaze. For the life of me, I can't go in there. That's where I lost their trail. I'm a grass type, see? Yeah, that was pretty hard. I don't know what became of Liam's team after that, but those fugitives, to think they would risk Mount Blaze. They've grown up tough. I can't keep up. Ha What a spineless lot you are. You're so full of big talk. What about your team, Gengar? Just hang around the square and don't do a thing. Walk the talk. You guys go. We're out of that picture. Our role is to receive word about Liam's demise. Oh, yeah. See ya. Just appointed yourself that. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Medicham, what's the word? Liam is... Oh, we're finally rid of Liam. Yeah, looking forward to those. No, it's the opposite. Liam is back. What did he say? Yep. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna be going to bed pretty soon too, just after this cutscene. It was nice having you here. Have a nice rest. Liam! They're back. Hi everyone, we're back. Phew, finally made it back. We've been gone for so long. Is this what I think it is? Yep, this is Pokemon Square. Feels kind of nostalgic to be back in the square, Liam. Hey, Blobs. Oh, it's you, Gengar. It's been a while. What's with that smug confidence? I don't recognize that weirdo in the back either. Could it be? Gengar, everything you said was completely wrong. Liam had nothing to do with it. Liam was innocent. What? Is that true? Yep, we met Ninetales and asked. Liam isn't the human from the legend. We're back because we discovered the truth. Wait a second, you can't be trusted yet. If you're gonna make that claim, let's see some proof. But proof? That's right, some hard evidence. See some proof. Come on, out with it. Proof. We don't have any proof. It's too bad you don't have proof. You came back for us so we could get rid of you easier. I conveniently foolish. Now, fellow Pokemon, here's your chance to get rid of Liam. Love Heckins. What's wrong, everyone? Don't you want to be rid of Liam? I always believed in Liam. You don't fool me! I'm out. I was saved by Liam's doom before. I joined the chase with a heavy heart, so you're urging. But I simply can't think of Liam being bad in any way. I've heard enough too. I believe Liam. Yeah, that's right. Who needs proof? Everyone. Extra, read all about it. Pelipper! Here he comes. What is this? It looks like a newspaper, doesn't it? Okay, I'll read it aloud. Let's see. Pokemon News, Extra. Liam innocent. Liam met with Ninetales under the watchful eye of Alakazam, and proved that they had nothing to do with the human in the legends. As a result, Gengar's claims were found to be malicious lies. End. You rotten... Run! Stop, you liar! You conned us! Yeah. Welcome back! Yep, it's good to be back. We're back like we promised. I'm so glad Liam isn't suspecting you anymore. Yep, I'm glad too. I don't have to keep running from everyone anymore. Liam, we're both exhausted. I'm gonna get some sleep. Our rescue team gets revived tomorrow. Let's try to do our best. Next morning. Oh, it's nice to be back, though. And that's gonna be it for tonight. Boy, we made a lot of progress. How nice. See you all next time.